What is up, everybody? Senor Alex Fuel here, formerly of the Storyfuel Podcast, now known as Storyfuel Gaming, and welcome to a bit of a different video, bit of a different vibe going on here today, because not only are we going to talk about the what do you call it, the um we're going to talk about this brand new series that I'm going to be doing, but also I'm going to be talking about the transition from being a solely focused or podcast focused channel to now incorporating story based experiences into the podcast as well. So as you may be able to tell by the new text included here, let me go ahead and what do you call it? Let me go ahead and enlarge this so that you guys be able to understand where I'm coming from. So let me go ahead. There we go. So yesterday I did not record any podcast episode or anything like that. The reason is I wanted to redesign my whole shebang, my whole shtick from the ground up, and that is where this I ended up. I ended up rebranding every single aspect of my uh, character, my personality, and this is where I ended up. Today is the debut of story fueled gaming, and more specifically, um we're going to talk about the brand new series I'm going to be debuting here on the channel, which is I like to call the Vindication Run in Second 5. If memory serves, I did play this uh series back in the day. What I mean by back in the day is I played this one back in 2023, I believe. Yes, 2 years ago, and it didn't go so well. The streams were so toxic, and even though I did get to affiliate the first time, man, the harassment just didn't stop, and the people that uh once had a fervor for me to continue this one just like that. Like a snap of a finger, it petered out. It got snuffed out. And so, ever since then, I wanted to revisit this series and do it justice. And as you may be able to tell by the what do you call it, the by the title of the stream, today it is vindication time. Today we go ahead and right this wrong. Today we're gonna make sure that this is going to be one of, if not the most epic events and or walkthroughs I'm gonna probably do for the next couple of months for the next couple of months here. Uh, for you guys, especially those of you who want to see me dabble into this um, series again, because I did play this uh, a couple of years ago, like a couple of years ago, English, like I said, but like you said, it didn't go so well. It didn't go so well to the point wherein people just didn't like it. People hated it for some unforeseen reason, and so that is why I decided to go ahead and do this thing, the Vindication Run. I'm gonna be playing through the entirety of Suikoden 5 with a brand new character from the ground up, a new game basically, and we're gonna alternate this with Marvel Snap for the record, uh, the the goal of this series is to not only give you guys content to binge watch, but also to inspire you guys based on the commentary that I'm going to be doing for this series. Which, by the way, as well, one of the criticisms that I got back during my first iteration of this one is, or was rather, people, uh, what do you call it? Not appreciating uh the the what do you call it, the work that I has done here, and especially due to the fact that people uh didn't like that style of the style of commentary that I did back in that era. And so, with that being said, we're gonna start this one anew, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to replay the entirety of this awesome series, and we're gonna make sure that we're gonna do it justice, ladies and gentlemen. And that is essentially the goal today, to start off this vindication run with a bang. Now, you may be asking, why vindication run? Story fuel. Well, that's because, like you said, back in 2023, people were not used to see me cover this style of game. But since I have passion for it, and since I want to flex my voice skills a little bit, and because I didn't do voice acting the very first time that I did this, I think it's worth the try, and also to vindicate myself, and to prove that I can hang, and to prove that I can go ahead and be the change that uh, other comment other commentators would not. To have the effort in, to put the effort in to go ahead and record this thing for the beautiful fine folk. And that's what we are gonna do today. Suikoden 5, The Vindication Run, also known as Genso or Gensho Suikoden 5 in Japan English. So that is essentially the goal of today's stream, and in other parts, this whole series. And by the way, you may be asking, why the new name of of the channel? Well, that's because during my absence yesterday, I realized that I have to incorporate some sort of edge to me, to stand out from the pack, and to basically not be the guy anymore that people used to bash, that people used to not be a fan of, and basically change to the better. And that's how this new uh this new plan came to be. This new name came to be: Story Fueled Gaming. And yes, you heard me right, Story Fueled Gaming, which includes both a podcast, but also single player uh, games. And I want to emphasize that. I want to emphasize that I'm going to be doing both one uh, one multiplayer, but the majority is single player. The multiplayer is reserved for what do you call it, for uh what do you call it, for uh specific topics, whereas the single player games would be the bread and butter of the channel, and we're going to be uh finishing or doing a run of a game from start to finish, and let's just see how it goes, folks. Let's just see how it goes. And again, thank you all so much for your patience. I know it has been a very inconsistent year for me, but God willing that I will be able to be consistent now, starting today and for the next couple of days rather, to be consistent here for you fine folk. And that's the goal, ladies and gentlemen, for today. So we're gonna go ahead and begin this epic series for you fine folk. Alright, so let me go ahead and bid you all adieu for this part.